Let's go back to Gursimran. So Gursimran, firstly, the point that Shabar is mentioning, source-based information coming in that multiple of our troops may have been injured. One terrorist who is certainly injured. No official statement yet, but whatever you can share with us on that front. Also, more source-based information coming in that the terrorists are from across the border. What more do you know on this, Gursimran?
See, Suesha, what we are getting to know from the Indian Army, let's first break down the official statement that has been issued by the Indian Army, and it reads that based on a hard intelligence input, the operation was launched in the Dera Ki Gali area late last evening, after which the encounter broke out today afternoon. This is what the Indian Army has spoken so far. Now coming to what the sources in the Northern Command and the 16th Corps of the Indian Army are telling Republic. They are telling Republic that two vehicles, one was a gypsy and one was a 110 vehicle that was heading to provide reinforcement to the security forces that were carrying out the operation in the area. And when the vehicle was heading to the operation site, to the area that has been cordoned in, it was attacked by a group of 2 to 3 terrorists. The terrorists are believed to be foreign terrorists, which means these are the Pakistani terrorists that are active in the area. That is what initially we are getting to know from the sources. Now, the official update that we are getting to know that the operations have been intensified in the area. Sources are also telling us that the 16th Corps commander as well as the Northern Army commander have been briefed about the situation, and the senior commanders, or those who are the on-ground commanders of the formations that are deployed in the area, they are keeping a close tab. Many of the senior officials of the Indian Army, along with the Jammu and Kashmir Police, District SP of the Poonch district, they have already reached the spot, and now the search is on to trace down those terrorists who have been narrowed down in the area. One terrorist that we are getting to know has been hit by the security forces in the retaliation when this ambush took place, because it was the gypsy that we are getting to know of the Indian Army that was attacked first, and what happened later, that is we are yet awaiting for the official confirmation or the sources in the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police. The senior officials from the Jammu and Kashmir Police, including the IG of the Jammu zone as well as the Director General of Police, have also been briefed about the situation, and so does the sister intelligence agencies. They are also keeping a strict tab, because this was a hard intelligence input. That means it was generated by one agency, corroborated by multiple agencies, verified by them, and post that operation was launched. So it was not that a single input based operation has been launched. It was corroborated by the multiple intelligence agencies that the operation was launched, and now the security forces are carrying out the searches in the entire area. Multiple injuries is what we are getting to know from the officials and the sources within the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police. And apart from that, we are told that additional reinforcement has already been sent to the spot. This, important to mention, is the same area that was attacked by the terrorists, where the convoy of the Indian Army that led a cordon in 2021 October. It was 13th of October when the convoy of the Indian Army that was attacked, in which 5 Jawans, including a JCO, attained martyrdom, and that operation went on for more than a couple of months. In the later stage of that encounter, 4 more Jawans, including a JCO, also attained martyrdom. The terrorist was killed after 2 months of the encounter, and it was the same encounter when the then CDS General Bipin Rawat visited the spot, and this that area remains to be one of the challenging areas, because this is a densely forested area which has many of the shadow zones which the terrorists use to hide. There are natural hideouts, the stones that act as a natural hideout for the terrorist, and that's why the intensified searches were launched there for more than 2 months, and then the terrorists were killed. Now what we are getting to know that the operation is still underway and additional reinforcements has been sent. What we are also getting to know that at a later stage, probably in a couple of hours from now, there will be special forces that will be inducted in the operation, as the sources in the establishment say that this is going to be a larger operation, a bigger operation, looking into the geography of the area, which is really very challenging. So now what we can confirm so far, that the multiple injuries to the Indian Army and 1 terrorist has been injured in the encounter so far. The operation is still underway, but this coming at a time when the security forces had the input that the terrorists are active in the area. Now the entire area where the terrorists are suspected to have been hiding, that has now been encircled by the security forces. We are being told that the senior commanders, including the 16th Corps commander and the Northern Army commander, they have been briefed about the situation.
Yes. Let's also